everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, Legendary Edition, Part 12. We are on the collector ship that was stopped by the Turian patrol, and we're going to examine the ship. But we also have a lot of stuff that we need to get done. Mostly, we have pretty much all the rest of the crew members' loyalty missions that we still have yet to do. We also have assignments. We have Omega packages for Ish. We have some N7 missions. We have Arrival. We have some Ilium stuff. We have a bunch of stuff to do still, as well as exploring more of the galaxy. So, yeah, the last time we played, we recruited both Thane and Samara, and Thane is actually with us. Here he is. And there's Jack. And we're here on the collector ship, so we're gonna look around. And as I mentioned at the end of the last part, this place is pretty fucking disgusting. So, you can already see from that. These disgusting cockroach bug motherfuckers live in these weird hive-like shit.
Signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing people are aboard, if they're still alive.
Yeah, about that.
Same containers as on Horizon, only these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors. These poor souls.
Yeah, look at this just pile of dead bodies.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects, discarded at the end of the experiment.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
You're saying this was a mercy?
Dead is dead. There's no such thing as a good way to go.
Just let my head itches. Okay, well. 7,500 buckaroos. You know we need that mun-mun.
That's a collector. Are you saying those bastards even experimented on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they
Why?
looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
So yeah, basically the collectors, they were at one point Protheans, but they became this.
You'd think somebody
They
would
were
have picked
turned
up on
into
this.
this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No shit. I'm not letting the Reapers turn me into some kind of fucked up bug thing.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
So we can get the Widow, the Claymore, or the Revenant machine gun. I typically get the Revenant here. I'm always looking for a better assault rifle. To be honest. See, and this thing holds 80 rounds. Some refined ESO there.
On the ceiling. More containers.
Hundreds. I wonder how many have people in them.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
15,000 buckaroos, baby. Thing over here on this little shelf. Alright.
We can use this.
Damage protection.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
So this was also the ship that took out the original Normandy. Well, we're here now, bitch.
Well, I suppose we should have expected this.
They couldn't fill all those pods, even if they took every colonist in the terminus.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Yeah, so like all of these are like pods individually. So yeah, you can see that this is pretty much what the inside of these ships look like. I mean, that's why they're called the Collectors. Like I said, they're disgusting. They're horrific, grotesque, cockroach. Just... ugh.
There, on the platform. A control panel.
Where are the bodies from the crew? Something's wrong here.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Uh-oh. There he is.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Yeah, well... you're not gonna get me, bitch.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to
We got
finish the
collectors.
download before I can override any systems.
You better get it done fast, Edie.
On the right!
Come on, Edie, speed it up. Another platform coming in.
Shockwave. And...
I can take you all!
Form is fragile. Do not die.
Alright.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Okay, so there's some power cells up there. There's nothing over there.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their
boy.
weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we?
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Some more money.
They're up ahead.
I will direct this personally.
I'll kill you all!
Assuming control.
There we go. Okay, gotta find a way down.
Stop me!
I will here be praised.
Alright.
Go now.
Time to melt these fuckers. Some Ezo, some of that. Okay, let's see here. So we work our way down here.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
problem here?
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's why we came aboard, isn't it?
It must be getting close to the end.
I'll take it.
Some more credits. Tech damage.
Haven't Kira revealed something?
Assuming control. Code 1 and 100 will replace it. Direct intervention is necessary.
Go now to the sea. Clean kill. Clean kill. An easy shot.
What was that? I swear I saw something.
I will direct this personally. You're assuming control. This form is irrelevant.
It's dust.
There we go.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow.
Hold on a second. Goddamn alarm for my medicine was going off. I had to get up and take my medicine as well as shut my alarm off.
Embrace the sea.
Okay, let's
Out of time,
oh, here
Commander.
we are.
We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make them work for it this time. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect Core.
got a bunch of stuff. We got the Revenant, machine gun. Got the damage protection, tech damage, credits, some EZA. We got $75,000. It's pretty good.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figured you got a few words for him, too.
Oh boy, yep.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the Elusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Alright, so, yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, what I want to do is I really want to complete a lot of stuff first before we continue, because that's main questing stuff, and I really want to get a lot of this stuff, you know. Alright, some tech damage. Yeah, because we have all these missions for, you know, all these missions that we still need to do to make all of our team loyal, and I really want to get all those done and do a lot of side questing stuff before we even remotely decide to have some food, fishies. Oh yeah, by the way, we're pretty close to filling out. I think we need one more ship. As you can see, we have pretty much everything in here thus far. Still a fucking big old dumb picture of Caden. So yeah, like, yeah, use the Omega-4 relay. You know, pretty much, I want to get a lot of these, you know, loyalty missions and stuff done first, before we do a lot of the other shit. So yeah, because that's like, you know, obviously the main thing. All right, so Tally, we also have Tally's mission as well. And it is absolutely imperative that every one of our people is loyal.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
You can. You won't
So
have to.
how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program
this is a video
with
game,
the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
All right. Oops.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You changed my life from Jert. Greetings, Commander Shepard. The Artisoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in the Dantius Towers. You helped me get out of there. According to Sony, you also found Thane. You took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved, one was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck and shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power and constant motion. Seeing him changed my life, woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture in what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes, so if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts that you think would be appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jared. No problem. So, yeah, so now we have, tallies as well. A lot of these loyalty missions to do now. Okay, finally back in this fucking map after all this time. Buy some probes. We have 60 of them. We have 150,000 bucks. All right, so let me see here. We have some more areas here that we haven't looked at yet. Alright. Ataris. A large rock planet orbiting an F-class star, Ataris was pummeled by radiation, heavy gravity, and tectonic activity. Its crust is mostly silicates and of little value. Travel is not advised. Cassius. Home to the spectacular Infinity Caldera, Cassius is a young planet with extreme tectonic volcanic activity, with 9 supervolcanoes that can throw out at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalent each. Cassius's activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least the next 10 years. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than any other inner ring planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Cassius a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation. Matrim. A small hot rock with few resources, Matrim is used by the Turian armed forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centers. The temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings will not be hindered. Over 500,000 prisoners are detained on Matrim, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small supply economy and prefab habitats prefab habitats support the prison staff, who usually work only for two-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less stressful positions.
Anomaly detected.
Tatus. Oh, we have an anomaly. Nice. A desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides. Tatus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature, though it has only a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen. It's still hospitable enough for criminals in the terminus systems to use as a staging base. Turian patrols sometimes fly through the area looking to preempt jailbreak attempts on Matrim's prisons. Travel advisory: unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Tatus. Civilian travel is not recommended.
There's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Something on our sensors.
Surface scans detect one Ymir heavy mech signature matching an unknown registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Alright, well let's first go ahead and get some resources because we're kind of running low.
Probe launched.
So this planet is rich. Let's at least make this planet depleted, shall we?
Launching probe.
We have plenty of probes. It's like double now.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Especially like Platinum and Ezo we're really low on.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Iridium. There we go. Alright. So we can land on here. Alright, so let's see here. Yep, so for a lot of these missions, we're just going to start taking from like left to right here. Just so we can like give these guys upgraded powers. So we'll take Zaid and we'll take Samara. So I have 5 now, so we can get Adrenaline Rush. And so recharge time is 3, duration 5, time dilation plus 50, health damage taken is also minus 50. This is increased time dilation by 20% more. You know what? Let's do Hardened Adrenaline Rush. I like that better. Okay, so we'll give her Throw. So this has an impact radius from multiple targets into the air. You know what? Let's do heavy throw. It's pretty badass. And then Zaid, let's give him... Oh yeah, the mercenary. Let's increase his... Let's increase his health. Still have what I want. Okay, he's got the Vindicator. Alright. Let's go check this out, shall we? There's the mech.
Large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Alright. So it's some power cells to power this mech up. There's a data pad. I paid Harry good money for the useless heap of signal error. Detected serious cache of resources on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said, sure, the thing leaks fuel like a bolus after a log of Rin call, but I can deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells leading from where I unloaded the mech to bad package, please restart, so I could at least get the thing moving. And now, illegal fault detected. Won't even move. Damn the swindling Elcor. Piece of signal error. Alright. Go. Smart, would you get the fuck out of the way? Alright. Jesus. Another fucking power cell. Here we go. Just another power cell. Gotta walk this big piece of junk over here. Oh, we got some Varen. Shut down again. Okay. Another power cell for you, big boy. Don't know why he keeps walking backwards. This thing is a little broken. Like, the game glitched a little bit. Okay.
Engaging.
And he's exploded. 5,000 platinum. That wasn't even all that good. Got some money. Got more money doing that. That wasn't even good. Alright. Solveig. Alright. Thrivaldi. The hydrogen helium gas giant Thrivaldi's refueling stations provide helium-3 for commercial spacecraft visiting the system. It has 9 known moons and many smaller bodies in its rings. Travel advisory. Recent attacks by pirates have targeted Thrivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities list the perpetrators as at large. Travel is not recommended. Suitor. Suitor is a small but dense desert planet close to its parent star. All but traces of its nitrogen, carbon monoxide atmosphere have burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets in the other system. Robo-mining has proved lucrative and has developed significant deposits of beryllium and palladium.
I have detected an anomaly.
Senmara. Surtur's moon, Senmara, has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star, Solveig. It has no atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical at this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into a red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warning goes out, the extranet channel from Senmara's research station is given top priority throughout the comm buoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the sun's magnetic interference at that time is low, but relegating it to a lower channel proved politically untenable. Colony founded 2044 CE, population 135, largest habitat, Trundhole.
Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shield.
Something on our sensors.
Well, first of all, let's scan this planet, drain it of resources. Well, it's not really a planet, it's a moon.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Oh shit.
Probe
A
launched.
whole bunch of stuff right here, specifically.
Probe away.
What's left of that platinum we'll grab right here.
Launching probe.
Go, some more there.
Probe launched.
Whole spike there.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Ton of iridium there. Maybe something we missed. Little spike right there. shall we? Activate the magnetic shield. Go into that. Sorry, what? Huh? Oh, it's we're gonna switch to this. There we go. Lots of hacking. Huzzah! We have done it. Yay! Kept them safe from catastrophic solar activity. A little bit of experience. About $7,500. Not bad. Nothing spectacular, of course. Alright, so we're done with this whole area. And jump out of here. Okay, so we have all kinds of stuff. So let's first of all, let's investigate the abandoned stations. We're pretty much almost done this whole thing here. We'll run some of these, you know, like side quests. Here in Strabo, short for strawberry, Strawbowie. Johar Station. Site intel retrieved. Location coordinates. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica as the Johar Station in the Strabo system. The possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Johar Station. Alright, well, let's do that, shall we? Alright, so take Tally and Morden. I have 2 points, we'll save it. Morden has 5. We'll give him another Incinerate. We'll give her AI hacking. With the area AI hacking, because I've used that before, and it's fucking great. Okay, so he has the locust, and that. She has that, and that. Okay. Fair enough. And we got dead bodies. By the way, I want my old helmet back. Got a PDA here. Dr. Gallwind, at my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems, save critical life support, in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this out on our own. Dr. Tailson. Oh, so we got a VI, huh? We got some refined iridium here.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
Yeah, well. Dr. Gallwind, my firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it believes our equipment will be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Maybe our only recourse is to just do nothing and convince her that we're not a threat. Dr. Tailson. Mainframe is locked down for security purposes. Okay, so we got the research lab, which is open. Engineering, which is open. Living quarters is open. Let's go to living quarters, shall we? Attention all dock personnel. We are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Hane Kedar facility on Capek, Haskins Titan Nebula. Make sure the VI knows to accept a docking request from the freighter MSV Corsica. Kinnings. So there you go. That's how we know the Corsica was here. The fuck out of you. That was that. By the way, that wasn't a glitch. That's supposed to happen.
Living area power restored. The living 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. 3 doors enabled. 1 door enabled. 5 doors enabled.
There we go. So it's a little, you know, like the little puzzle thing where you get all the doors, but I just kind of press buttons. Personal locker with some muns. Also muns. Thanks for the muns. Everyone put that out here.
All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately.
Research lab. Refined iridium, and even more. A lot of iridium.
Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
So we gotta get the beam into there, I believe?
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. 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 You have been identified as a hostile intruder. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked.
Yeah, there we go. Huzzah!
All personnel, take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
Alright, and last but not least, engineering.
Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Alright, Kennings, I'm positive the trouble with our VI started after the Corsica docked with us. Tailson is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs to find everything that was on that ship. Dr. Galwin. Locker. Money. Here we go.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
There we go. That's the easiest one. Okay, so now we just go back to the main room and go into the little area here.
Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe. Intruder detected.
Nope.
You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Well, shut down that creepy thing. 7,500 bucks, 2,000 iridium, little bits here and there, you know. All right, let's see here. Fuel up. It's got about 200,000 again. Okay, so save crashing ship. Affected protection line. Tally. I think there's something in the Ishmar frontier, is there not? Oh, there's Thane's mission. Should go down and talk to him.
Commander,
I also should probably
received a new
feed my
message at your
fish.
private terminal.
Yes, yes. Feed my fish. What the fuck? That's a rip to the fish. A rip to the fish. Well, now I gotta go back and get some more goddamn fish. Why did they die? I only went on a couple little missions. Son of a fucking bitch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy the fish right before we. I'm gonna buy the fish before we do the final mission so that they can't die. All right, Thane, what's up?
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat.
We'll meet him in the third game.
A very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance.
Actually, I think we meet him in this, and then we see him again in the third game.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console.
Oh yeah, this is his thing that he does.
Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Thane, I don't have your contacts, and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in
here we go again.
Weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? It rains. It always rains on Kajay. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
Yeah, that's what the Drell do. They have this thing where they like have like a recollection type of thing, where they have like a perfect exact copy of memories.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Cool beans, bub. All right, so yeah, we have Thane's mission. We'll meet his son in this, and then we actually see him in the next game as well. I'm still so fucking mad my fish are dead, bro. I'll get the fish. I'll get the fish before we do the final mission. Rest in peace. Alright, source of VI virus detected from EDI. Information received. Planet information, Capek, Haskell System Type Nebula. Data from the quarantined VI at Jahar Station indicates that a possible source of the VI virus outbreak is a Hane Kedar facility on the planet Capek. Coordinates have been downloaded into the galaxy map. Alright. So that would be here. What was the other stuff that we had? Okay, so yeah, strontium mule. Citadel, Eternity on Ilium. Okay. Yeah, Sins of the Father. We drop a save here. Okay, well, let's... yeah, let's go do that infected production line thing. Capek.
Anomaly detected.
Baked in the fierce heat of a white sun, Capek is a rocky, waterless world wrapped in the haze of hydrogen and ethane. Sulfur and iron give yellowish and black tinges to much of the planet's surface. No registered settlements appear in the record, though there are clearly metallic anomalies in the indicated roof structure that indicate roof structures. It's a rich world too, so we gonna.
Is under quarantine. For your safety, do not dock with or land in the vicinity of the facility without the proper protocols and author.
Scans have found something.
Surface scans detect mech production facility matching the registration parameters of Hane Kedar Corporation. Facility reports emergency lockdown at this location. Personnel scans report no living beings detected. Hazard scans show a large number of virus-infected mechs quarantined within the facility. Deactivation of the primary production line controls should disrupt the creation of additional infected mechs. Alright, we'll land here, and then I'll scan the planet afterwards. Okay, so we did Talia Morton, so let's get Garrus and Miranda. Alright, overload to level 4 for sure. Yeah. Area overload, heavy overload. Let's do... Heavy overload's pretty brutal, but area overload is really good. This is especially going to be useful for the end. That's why these area effect type of things. Alright, she's still got 3 points. Okay, Garrus has still got his goodies. Shut down this factory. Alright. Bitch. go. We got dead bodies. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Wall safe, $3,700. $3,700, $3,750. Recall notice. Attention all personnel. Our new circuit board supplier has issued an immediate recall on the MX7552-4A obedience processor, which has been found to cause systematic breakdown of associated components. We have begun the search for a new supplier. In the meantime, discontinue use of the chip until further notice. Dr. Rochelle, Director. Gianna, just FYI, we lost contact with the MSV Corsica. After you expressed concern, I checked the logs, and indeed, the mechs and parts they picked up contain the recalled OPUs. We know the Corsica was headed for a Johari station in the Strabo system. We can't seem to contact them. I hope they're all okay, but I think we've done all that we can do at this point. Tress. Attention, emergency situation. Dr. Tillerson? I'm getting reports of mechs coming off our production lines and assaulting workers. Some of them even seem to be self-destructing at random. Even units not initially installed with the faulty OPU are showing signs of viral infection. We're looking at a potential facility-wide catastrophe here. We are containing this as best we can, but we can't keep this suppressed much longer. When Dr. Rochelle learns about this, her heads will roll. Mine will not be one of them. Chief Saunders, Security. Facility lockdown. Dr. Tillerson. Dr. Rochelle has ordered a complete lockdown. You are hereby ordered to seal the production line access corridor from the rest of the facility. I realize that doing this will seal me and any workers who remain inside with the malfunctioning mechs. This does not affect your orders. This has been an honor to work with you, Chief Saunders. Wow. So, yep, there you go.
You think anyone's still here?
I've located the Asari, Dr. Tillerson, in the production line access corridor. Set up a barricade, disabled access to the rest of the corridor. Officer Gamble. Chief, I've secured Dr. Tillerson, and I'm heading into the warehouse to access the production line control room. I'll update you once I'm in. Chief, I'm in the warehouse. It seems pretty empty, sir. I can see the control room just above the storage area. I might need a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure I can get the main production line shut down.
They've seen us.
So...
Fire in the hole!
Whoa! Just got thrown around a little bit. Oh god.
My shields are down.
I'll have my fire ammo.
Backup systems engaged.
Alright, thanks a lot for just hiding there. Some power cells. Oh my god, really? A fucking goddamn pistol is just killing me. It's like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Systems active.
be fine. Like.
Systems engaged. Power. Careful. Power. Requesting system offline.
Here's gonna get an overload, please.
Overload deployed. Requesting assistance. Failure. Power system failing.
There's so many fucking mechs.
Felt that one. Make activity.
Oh god. I might just go back to the other assault rifle, to be honest. Alright, retrain powers, yeah. Alright, we need to shut this shit down. Uh-oh. Self-destruct on all ends. There was like literally 4 seconds on that, and we were out and flying away within that time. 7,500, a little bit of ezo, not bad. The reason I kind of want to go around and do all these missions is because they're giving me money, and it allowed me to be able to buy more stuff when we get back to the Citadel and all that other shit. So, all right. So I wanted to scan this planet because it's there's some ezo on here. I noticed when we were scanning, and this planet is rich in resources. So.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Iridium there.
Launching probe.
Damn.
Probe away.
I don't know if I've ever filled up the ezo bar before to like the max. I might have at some point. Like.
Launched.
Like maybe when I was just like going around getting stuff, like, because I used to like scan every planet. Like I remember that I would go around and I would like, I would go to every single like planet and I would just scan it, and I had like just you don't even have an idea, man. It was extreme the amount of resources I had.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Because once you have like 60 probes, man, and you have a lot of fuel, you can like just fly to like multiple planets. Oh shit, where was that?
Launching probe.
There we go. Ton of ezo.
Probe launched.
This is one of those planets gonna go from rich to depleted, huh? Oh, moderate. Now depleted, there we go. So yeah, I used to go to like every single system, and then I would scan every, like, I would always write down the names of every system, so I would be like, I used to have like a little, because I didn't really know how much I needed, so like, because back when I would play this, I didn't really know like if I needed a ton, if I needed it for the end, because it was always so important, so I would write down the name of like every one of these areas, and I would go and I would just like scan a planet, and then I would do a resource on it, and so if I needed more fuel or more, you know, stuff, I would get it. So I would just go and I would scan every one of them, and then eventually I would get all. And dude, I would sit here for maybe like, you know, I probably at least like, I don't know, 12 or 13 hours were spent just like scanning planets and doing that shit. Alright, so let's go back to the Omega Nebula to recapture this freighter. As well. Aaron Larkin is where it is. Alright, Strontium Mule. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship registered MSV Strontium Mule, visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails despite life signs aboard. Transmission using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. Hold on, let me real quick go get my assault rifle back. Oh, I'm gonna choose crew. Never mind. Duh. All right, so okay, well, I'm just gonna board. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's take Grunt and Jacob now. 2 points. So we'll give him concussive shot rank 3, and then let's give him barrier 2, and then we'll give him pole 4. Pole field. This one I like more heavy pole, but pole field once again we're gonna get. And then I want to go back to the Matic. We'll give Grunt this crazy ass assault rifle. Wait, what? You can't have it? Why not? I'll give him the Vindicator then. Alright, whatever. That's just for me, I guess. Hey, we got guys coming in, bro. Alright. Defeat the Blue Suns. Alright. So, I And I think the reason why I like having this this assault rifle is because it's good for distance. Like, the other one is good, but it's like it breaks up in distance. Dax, that incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving into board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them to our cargo hold. Blow them out of the cargo bay doors when you're done. Captain Voorhis. Hey, it's Voorhis!
What were they doing here?
Being terrorists as per usual. Airlock security console. All airlocks are sealed. Alright, well.
I don't see anyone else here.
Oh, don't worry, they're here.
Has to be a way in.
Yep.
We did it.
Okay, Jacob, thank you for the fucking play-by-play, bud. Something on the ground. It's like a Merc thing. Oh yeah, Merc transmitter. Shakir, you've seen the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bordis took the canister topside while Voorhis went to pry the codes away from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy, Hawkins. Alright, well, what's this way? Damn. Okay, so months. Bye-bye. Okay, this leads over to the other side. FTL damage, FTL drive damage and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated.
Let's go. Use your cover. Stay sharp, son. On the ground now.
That's why I guess I should have just stuck to the top, huh?
That should take your heat off.
Piece of shit. Oh no, I guess the top goes past this? FTL drive inoperable. Alright, well. Kurtz, heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. You have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bordis has something up his sleeve. He's got that canister full of loot, and I think he's trying to do something to Voorhis and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised, but Thor. Well, they know it's me. Alright, well, just back up we go. Isn't it funny how, like, Grunt's face takes up that whole, like, little area where he is? Like, you can see Jacob's, like, whole head and, like, a little bit of his neck there, but, like, Grunt is just, like, his whole face.
Open fire!
Is that over the next room?
Whoa!
die.
What the hell happened here?
I fucking just massacred all these dudes. What did you expect? Seek security override. Where's the fucking security override?
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Okay.
Has to be a way in.
Alright, it's this right here. Sure we can go back now.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
I'm down there, Jacob. Jesus. We're going back to this other room first. Barricade from the inside. Bypass failed. Great. Wasted all that time.
Throwing up a barrier.
And it's just crazy. Captain Voorhees is fucking dead.
Medical support.
Barriers up. Ambush.
You're all dead.
I'll put them down.
Bortus, your men better be ready. I heard the intruders making their way up here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We get that canister open, but first we'll have to kill these intruders. Captain Voorhees. Yeah, well, Voorhees is now a pilot Garbo. This is the final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a stress signal. Turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption.
Throwing up a barrier.
Here they come. Join the fire club.
Barriers up.
Fuck you, Bortus.
It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Fucking Bortus is a dead man. That's what he is. Jakir, this is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhees will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take them out for us, and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prizes for each of us. Is this really it? Oh. No, okay. I was like, is this it? Alright, well. Wow, bud. Really? 4,000 bucks y'all were fighting over? Pathetic, dude. Oh. Is there something else? Yep, and there's some iridium. I mean, God, pathetic, dude. They killed all those people for that? Okay. Alright. So now we can roll on back here. Disable false signal. Save crashing ship. Rescue Dr. Kennison. We also have some of these like that are like 0 here. Like the Shrike Abyssal. Let's go here. Is there anything in this? Like... Okay. Save. Alright, so... Let's see.
Anomaly detected.
Already. Zadaban. Zadaban is a large, dense planet named for a Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across its surface. The Volus of Talos Phia have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresent robo-mining machines. Discovered that they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from a mining station approximately 50,000 years old can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines nearby were not tapped out of uranium ore. They were instead abandoned at the height of their operation. Colony founded 2154, population 22,500, and orbital stations. Capital, none. Largest station is Dolo Station. Just fucking...
Probe away.
I'm aware of the...
Probe launched. Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Scans show crude base established on the planet's surface. Communications match known blood pack mercenary protocols. Numerous life signs matching Morcha genealogy detected. The base's material resources match our data on weapons manufacturing components. That's nice, but first, I would like to
Launching
get this
probe.
planet. There's a bunch of element 0 on here too, apparently.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
There we go. The Devil's Horns. Damn.
Launching
Here we go. Some iridium and some ezo.
Launching probe.
There's some ezo above this too. Look at that.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Go, platinum.
Probe launched.
And depleted. Alright, so we'll, you know what? Let's go ahead and wrap all these planets up here first before we land there. Amphoris, a unique discovery. Amphoris is a heavenly twin, a planet in a star system that has not one but two worlds of sufficient mass to retain a nitrogen and oxygen atmosphere within the habitable life zone of its parent star. Fossil evidence shows abundant vertebrates and evidence of a sapient terrestrial avian species in its Bronze Age. However, the only trace of contemporary life on the planet is that of a single-celled organism in its seas. All else has suffered from an extinction event, a series of massive impacts that vaporized vast quantities of water and lofted dust to its atmosphere. Early theories that this event was a collision with a fragmenting asteroid have now been discounted. The impact craters were aimed directly at habitation centers. Once again, the idea of orbital bombardments. And this is kind of the second time we heard about that monkey race that had been eliminated by orbital bombardment. And it makes you think, is it the Reapers or is it something else? You know. Right? We have Tosal Nim. The sister tragedy of the extinction event on Aphris, Tosal Nim was the rarest of jewels, a second garden planet within the same life zone as Aphris. Not as old as its sister planet, its fossil evidence indicates it was home to abundant invertebrate sea life. However, similar craters to those on Aphris created a dust shroud that killed 99% of biota on the planet. The even spacing of the craters indicates a coordinated, simultaneous attack from points around the globe, rather than an asteroid collision or supervolcanic scenario. Vim Osca. A Jovian gas giant, Vim Osca, Weeping Witness, in Empyrean Volus, is a low-density hydrogen-helium planet with 35 moons. Later this year, 33 of the moons will be visible from the planet's surface in a conjunction, an event that will be recorded by space probes from all over the galaxy. Alright. Let's fly to Erla Rast. I think what we'll do is we'll scan these places, and then next time when we come back, we'll do it. Because I don't think we have enough. Well, we might have enough time. We might just do it. Bovis Tor, named the Shining Sea in an old Volus language. Bovis Tor is so named for its boiling surface, rich in glowing hot alumina. Flecked with dark ridges of carbon, its thick atmosphere of nitrogen and oxygen is no indicator of life, since the temperatures are simply too high. Talisphia. Talisphia is a planet capable of supporting life if life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Bolus. The Council would fund the Bolus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Today, the economic good times on Talisphia are long gone, and modern Volus businesses are cutthroat operations. Piracy is a grave threat to shipping, as well-armed criminals see the Volus as easy prey. Colony founded 385 CE. Population 3.8 billion. Capital Ursa Dao. And Dawes Atab. An ice giant, Dawes Atab Skywarden, has a bluish tinge from its hydrogen methane atmosphere. Its axial tilt causes seasons to vary wildly in temperature. Alright, so yeah, you know what? We'll just come back and we'll just do this, shall we? Let's destroy the blood pack base. Alright, so let's take Thane and... No, what we took... yeah, you know what? Let's take Thane and Jack. Why not? As I say, they both only have like 2 points, I believe, so...
Destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Kalusk. you'll get your resources when they're good and ready. You want to come mine these rocks yourself, everything will be ready for the attack. If you've gotten me the additional Borch I asked for, it would have been done by now. Salamule. Okay. Crate over here. Palladium. Kalusk, I'm sending back 2 of the Borcha you sent me so that you can see what I'm dealing with out here. I suggest you not arm these morons. These piss-poor shots are more likely to blast the broadside of one of your generators than hit their intended targets. Maybe once you understand what I'm dealing with, you won't be so quick to mock me when I ask for some goddamn assistance. Salamule. Send them stormtroopers.
Target right.
Oh, bud.
I can walk.
Well, they're seemingly hitting me just fine.
One falls.
Goodbye. Palladium over here. Kalusk, some of my boards have gone missing. I need more if you expect us to get this work done on schedule. I don't care how you get them. Ask Garm for his extras. He has to have some cast-offs that are good enough for the mining duty. Salamule.
Right flank.
Woo. Okay, well, we got them. Into the base we go. Oh, or just continuing. Oh, it's Kalusk! Give him a warp. There we go.
Target right.
We got Kalusk.
That merits a second look.
Some Palladium here.
Time to go.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Evacuate. Well, I don't have infinite sprint. There we go.
Oh, what's this?
Microfusion array, heavy weapon upgrade. Alright, cool.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Alright, SMG extra rounds. That's a lot. Biotic cooldown, we'll do that. Oh, thank you. Oh god, I will definitely do that. Take less damage on the tech cooldowns as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Extra rounds, I mean, you know. Yeah, that's a lot of iridium, so. Okay, also, my powers, I have this, like, Inferno Inferno grenade point that I could use. I don't think I can afford. I can. Want to be honest. Yep, alright. So we obviously want all 4 into Adrenaline Rush. Health damage taken. Yeah. Yes. Concussive shot and disruptor ammo. We have that into 4. Inferno ammo. Combat mastery. Health. Shock trooper. Weapon damage and storm speed. I think we did shock trooper, but we'll do commando. And then yeah, we'll do 2. Well, let's do 2 in that, and then let's do 3 to concussive shot. All right, Inferno grenade. I really don't use this, and I really wanted to get rid of the point, to be honest. So. That. Blue Sun's ambush sites detected from Service Command. We've started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way. We've discovered the location of the base where the Strani mule fell into the Blue Sun's trap. Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant freighters near their base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you get out there and shut down their beacon, you'll save a lot of merchants, a whole lot of distress, and also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The base on the planet Sanctum, the core system, Sigurd's Cradle. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy map. Okay. So there we go. We also have that to do. Tech cooldowns. Guard shields. Okay, well, yep, we still have that, and, of course, all of these. So, yeah, next time we'll just continue exploring planets, doing side missions and stuff, and then once we're done eventually getting all that, we will head to these locations, and we'll start getting some of the loyalty missions done, and, yeah. So, take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one.